In the gold rush of 1875, where men dug for fortune in the earth, one miner discovered that the real treasure wasn't in the ground, but in the heart of the woman who believed in him when no one else did. James Carter arrived in Gold Creek with nothing but a pickaxe and dreams. For 6 months, he found nothing but rocks and disappointment. The other miners laughed at his determination. But every evening when he bought supplies at the general store, the owner's daughter, Mary, would give him an extra biscuit with his purchase. For luck, she'd say with a smile that made him forget his empty pockets. One rainy afternoon, James finally struck gold. Not just a nugget, but a rich vein that promised to make him wealthy beyond his dreams. Suddenly, James was the richest man in Gold Creek. He bought new clothes, stayed at the best hotel, and miners who once mocked him now sought his favor. But Mary noticed he stopped coming to her store. When she saw him in town, he was surrounded by people wanting his money. The gentle man who used to talk about his family back east was gone, replaced by someone arrogant and consumed by his new wealth. Heartbroken, Mary focused on her work, remembering her father's warning. Gold changes men more than men change gold. One night, a cave-in trapped 3 miners in James's richest shaft. The new mine owner refused to risk his investment for replaceable workers. But James, hearing the news, remembered his own days in the dark tunnels. He organized a rescue team, spending his own money on equipment and working alongside them for 48 hours straight. When the last miner was pulled out alive, James looked up and saw Mary watching him, tears in her eyes. In that moment, he realized he had almost lost himself to the very thing he sought. James went to Mary's store the next day, covered in dirt and exhaustion. "The mine made me rich," he said, "but it almost cost me my soul. You saw me when I had nothing and you believed in me. That's the real treasure." He sold his mine shares and used the money to start a proper hospital for miners and their families. Mary saw the return of the man she had quietly loved all along, not for his gold, but for his heart. James and Mary built a life together, not on gold, but on service to their community. The hospital he founded saved countless lives, and Mary's kindness became its heart. Years later, when their children asked about the gold rush, James would show them not gold nuggets, but the hospital full of healthy families. This, he'd say, is the only wealth that truly matters. James Carter learned that some strikes glitter only on the surface, while true wealth is found in the love we share and the lives we touch. His legacy wasn't measured in gold, but in generations of healthy families. If you believe that love is life's real treasure, subscribe for more stories that matter.